As we all head back to school, bedtimes are more important than ever. Certified Gentle Sleep Coach, I love this title. Jen Varela is here to help us all out. Hi, Jen. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
I would like to. I love this Gentle Sleep Certified. What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, it means that when we're putting our little ones to sleep, you don't have to choose between loving them or giving them the skills they need.
I think now people have to readjust, not just the kids, but the grown-ups as well. Your whole kind of life changes, and the kids have to get to bed. How much sleep do kids really need at different ages, and why is that so important?
Yeah, so as we get older, we need less day sleep, and so we don't need as much sleep in a 24 hours. So when we're looking at school-age children, between like 6 and 13 years of age, they're gonna need between 9 and 11 hours of sleep overnight. So I often say the older the child, the lower the number. So an ideal sleep time would be around 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. ideally.
In a perfect world.
Right? Exactly. It's not so easy.
It's not so easy at all.
Yeah.
REM sleep. Let's talk about that and why is that so important? You really need to get deep, that good REM sleep.
REM sleep. I love this topic because when you think about experiences you have during the day, they get logged into long-term memory during REM sleep. So it's really important to get that, especially when you think about the little ones with their learning all day, and all those experiences need to be put into long-term memory. So it's during REM sleep.
So in terms of if they don't get the good sleep, if they don't get the good REM sleep that we're talking about, what happens? Like potentially down the line, what are we looking at?
Yeah, well, it is part of brain development, so it's important. And the good news is that REM sleep is the shorter cycle of sleep, so it doesn't mean you have to get like exorbitant amount of sleep in order to get REM sleep. But when you're not getting enough sleep, it's harder to get back to sleep.
Yes.
So sleep's harder to get. And it is a mood regulator. So we know that we all get cranky, right? When we're not getting enough sleep, so.
Routines are so important, and now with school, back to school, everybody's getting back into those routines. How long does it how long does it take to get into a regular sleep routine? Because we know it's important. We tell the kids all the time, but then mom and dad go back and then they don't follow the same rules that they tell their kids. How long can it take to really get that routine down?
So when you think about making a big change, it's often the nuances that make the differences. So it's the small shifts that you can make. So setting their body clock is really important. And one of the ways to do that is making sure that they get like a regular wake-up time and a regular bedtime. And just like when you travel, you know, it's about 5 days, 7 days sometimes in order to get that new routine in place. So I say don't take on too much. Take on what you can accomplish.
If you want to have that routine, what about like they say, oh, it's Friday, I can stay up late and wake up late. Does that kind of mess everything up, or is that just us thinking that it messes everything up?
So I'm going to say it depends on the individual. And I think it's important to really take a look at your own family situation and your children. So from one child to the next within the same family, there could be a different answer to that. But with the body clock, we really want to do what we can to create that consistency. It's kind of so your body's looking for it.
Let's talk about brain chemistry and how that plays a role in all of this.
Yeah. So I just find it fascinating. So serotonin, which is what helps you get focused, and it comes from sunshine, has a very unique interplay with melatonin, which is what helps you want to go to sleep. So you actually need both serotonin to produce melatonin. Melatonin is what helps you sleep. So it's all connected. And then there's adenosine, which helps you build that sleep drive. So it's all connected.
Give parents out there struggling coming off of summer some kind of advice. Kids will fight you on the bedtime. Jen, they will just say, no, I don't want to, and then you try to be a good parent. What's a good tip?
So I always call it trading tears for time, right? So, because we as parents can even have our own, you know, tantrums, if you will.
Yes.
So that bedtime battle, often you have to really just take a look at what is the need that they have that they're asking for, that maybe you can do a push-in approach to meet. So think of it like saying goodnight, and it's a big goodbye. It's like the ultimate goodbye of the day, right? So if they are looking for that connection with you, they're going to use every stall possible in order, even if it's a negative thing, in order to get that time with you. So I say first you just got to assess what is it that's working and not working in your family. Number 2 is listen, what is their need? And 3 is make a decision on what is the small thing that you can do to shift?
Does it help for mom and dad to lead by example, or does it, for example, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what, you still have some work you have to finish, and
Yeah.
you're telling everybody go to sleep, it's important, then you go back downstairs, or you go back another part of the house, and you're up for another 2-3 hours.
Yeah. So they do what you do, honestly. So if you're making
True.
sleep a priority and it's something that you
Yes.
go, it makes me feel good, this is what I need, right? Then they're gonna embrace that also. So I do think it's hard to make sleep a priority,
Yeah.
but sometimes even just moving bedtime up 20 minutes can make the difference
Sure.
between getting sleep. So when you're getting sleep, sleep's easier to get.
I like that we're talking about helping kids with their sleep, but all of this really does apply to adults and grown-ups as well. We could all benefit
right,
from it.
we need it.
Sleep is the greatest thing.
It is, when you're getting it. It feels
When
amazing.
you're getting it.
Yes.
Oh man. Jennifer Ellerby, thank you so much.
Thanks for having
Thanks
me.
for helping us out. I think it's
Yeah.
really good information. If you want more on this, fox5sandiego.com, click that scene on tap. Thank you, Jen.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.